time has come for your baby or toddler to start at nursery or daycare. There will be a change in environment, new faces and busier routines for sure, all of which might affect their sleep. So in today's video, I want to talk about how to make this shift as smooth as possible for your little one as well as for you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rena from Sweet Dream Sleep. I'm a certified pediatric sleep consultant as well as a mum, and in today's video I'm going to share some essential sleep tips for your baby or toddler to ease them into nursery or daycare. Firstly, I'm sure that you found a nursery that aligns with your parenting style and your little one's temperament. I would communicate with the nursery to find out some essential information that will help your little one to ease in. It's very important to find out what the nursery's schedule looks like, whether all children are on a set nap schedule based on their age, or whether they can accommodate individual sleep needs. This can be so helpful in terms of navigating your little one's naps and making sleep preparations at home as well. I would suggest that if your nursery is able to accommodate your child's sleep needs and timings, you don't necessarily need to adjust their nap timings at home. However, if your childcare provider will be putting your child onto age-based set nap routines and timings, it's very, very important to find out exactly what those timings are. That way you can prepare for this in advance at home if you want to, and also once your little one starts at nursery, you know whether you need to make any adjustments to their bedtime in terms of shifting it a little bit earlier or later. You've got two options if your nursery has set nap timings. So the first option is to just let your little one continue with their usual nap timings on their days at home and just see how they get on with their nursery schedule. Alternatively, you can start transitioning your little one into the nursery's nap timings gradually, day by day, over the course of a week or two, making changes in just 10-minute increments only. This will prevent your little one having to make a huge adjustment when they do start at nursery if their nap timings are completely different to yours. Find out from your child's nursery whether they will be supporting your child to sleep in the same way that you do at home. Of course, bear in mind that little ones will naturally form new sleep associations with different caregivers. So if your little one is used to being rocked or patted to sleep at home by you, it might not be possible for the nursery staff to follow the exact same routine as you. But I don't want you to worry at all. Children will generally find their own rhythm with their caregivers and they will sleep. Another point to note is that if you usually wake your baby or toddler from their naps just to protect later naps as well as bedtime, check whether your nursery is willing to do this too. Of course, if they won't do this, then do be mindful that your little one may need an adjustment for their usual bedtime. So if they're sleeping longer at nursery and they're having more daytime sleep, you might need to shift their bedtime later. Also, find out from the nursery what their sleep environment is like. Nursery sleep settings will of course be very different to your child's sleep settings. So they might not have a pitch black sleep environment, it might be very, very noisy, and the sleeping arrangements are likely to be completely different too. If your baby or toddler is used to sleeping with white noise, you could send in a portable white noise machine to help to mask all those noisy external sounds if your nursery allows it. You could also send in your little one's sleeping bag and a comforter if they're over 12 months old as well. Bringing those familiar items from home will provide your little one with a little bit of extra security and familiarity. Now, coming back to the pitch black sleep environment, if your child is used to sleeping in a pitch black room at home, don't worry at all. Realistically, at nursery, it isn't going to be pitch black. Given the number of children that are there, the staff do need some level of light to attend to them. But the most important thing is that over time, little ones are generally very adaptable and will learn to sleep in a different environment, even if it's brighter. If you're worried that your little one isn't going to sleep well without you at nursery, or you're worried that the environmental factors are completely different, I want you to stop worrying so much. Of course, it's really, really natural that in those early weeks there might be a blip in their sleep, but over time they generally adjust very, very well, and often we find that little ones will sleep better at nursery than they do at home because of the level of stimulation, activity, as well as movement. We just can't replicate that in our home. Once your little one has started nursery, it's even more important to incorporate some daily one-to-one connection time with them, even if it's just for a few minutes. This will fill up their emotional cup and make that separation at bedtime a little bit easier for them. I would ensure that your little one has some wind down time after nursery every day to regulate after their really busy days at nursery. You also want to have a consistent daily bedtime routine, and that's age appropriate, so it might look like bath time, a book, a lullaby, and then tucking your little one into bed. This will give them a sense of security and predictability, which is exactly what they need to sleep well. And finally, for the bedtime routine, I would really try not to rush it, even on days where you know your little one is extra tired. They can sense when we're rushing, so it's important that we really slow down and take our time with it. So I really hope that these tips help ease your little one into nursery. They will be absolutely fine. Good luck to you all. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Leave any questions or comments below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Have a great day and I'll see you in the next video.